back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 7 of my Oxyotl Immortal Empires campaign. Wulfric the Wanderer has been marked for greatness by Chaos, and so that also means he has been marked for death by Oxyotl. I've got my Javelin Skinks up front, some Skinks to sneak around, the Stalkers to grab some points, and then move in to flank after the end, and then my Cavalry over here to spread their troops out. Go ahead and take that on down and start the battle. Alright, I'm actually going to start you off firing there. Oxyotl, fire the blowpipe at those Marauder Horsemen, and we're scattering them nicely. Wulfric just turned red and ran. He decided fighting is not his strategy. Let's move these guys in, claim that point, and you guys can scoot on over into there. Follow them loosely, don't be dangerous and let Wulfric close the gap. We'll send the Javelin Skinks, well, we just let them run it, yes, no reason to move. We'll send the Croxagore up to have them start beating on the barricade. Shredder of Lustria can just move on in and start bullying the Feral Mammoth. They got scattergunned. Bring the Javelins up. Scoot Oxyotl forward. We'll move these Javelins to stop Wulfric from moving on in. Let's not get hit with the Javelins, we don't need to be. What are these guys? Spears? Yeah, no reason to charge my cavalry into spears. Wulfric has made it into these dudes, unfortunately, but that's fine. They can keep hitting with the poison rounds on their way out. Scoot up and fire on them. Let's bring Croak and the Pale Death in. Pale Death actually has the Feral Roar, so we'll charge him in to that group. Shredder Illustria should be bullying that mammoth. Let's have him stop the throwing axes from causing problems. Drop some crows on the Berserkers with their no armor. Wulfric is nearly poisoned to death. Oh, I guess they sent their baby mammoths in. The Great Maw Herd of the Bloodfjord, huh? So the AI reacts to points being captured, even if they can't see them now. Gonna have to keep that in mind. That was one of my main strategies. Hateful. Bring them up, have them fire on this group. Have Oxyotl assassinate their lord. And the Croxagore can help out with that. So Croak up. That dude probably shouldn't be fighting with the Mammoth. Have the Shredder get back to doing that. Flaming Javelins for the Mammoth. Leave him alone. He's just a sweet boy. Gonna overcast the crows on this group coming in. Let's drop it there, hit all three of them. Pale Death is about to be able to have its roar of the Primal Rage. Croak, my friend, you don't want to be fighting with Berserkers. Let's drop this here and actually keep them in for a moment and blow them up. See you idiots later. And most of them survived. Let's move on. Throw some javelins at them. Drop a bigger one. Yeah, they're gonna get through his health pretty quick. We can't have that. Ward save it is. And we'll drop a heal on our Shredder and our big scary boy who's currently rampaging. Let's stop that. Primal Roar, I'd only give it to him, sadly. I think the Skinks on the back can deal with how are things going over here. I stopped paying attention to my front line. Now Wulfric died, as one would expect. Got some Feral Mammoths to deal with, annoyingly. Let's have them fire on him with this guy. Poison, we'll bring them up, have them hit the Berserkers. They've been spotted. Get up there and chase that group off, and we'll have the anti-large go get the Javcav. We'll send the Shredder, the Pale Death, and Kevin after, I don't know, those Marauder Spearmen. We'll bring Oxyotl over to claim this point. Oh, my Javelins are in with the squad of mammoths. Oh, who decided to turn and run instantly. That's a pretty deadly Regiment of Renown. But it wasn't enough to stop Oxyotl. Resquiat and Pache, Wulfric the Wanderer. We'll grab our 35k and we'll scoot on up out of here. We can occupy it, or we can just burn it to the ground. Blood Feuder. Bonus versus infantry for Oxyotl and charge bonus. I wish that was for his whole army. That would be broken though. Okay, so we gained enough gems for another Sanctum. Let's jump Oxyotl back over to, yeah, I think, to the secondary town here. And then we'll give him access. His last gifts of the jungle. And what do we go for besides his skirmisher? I'm not going to use any Saurus with Oxyotl. Croxagore I think I will use. But as I say that, Beast Driver would give us bonuses for all of the big scary monsters I've got. I guess minus the Dread Saurian, which is for the Hunt Leader. That may change my strategy from using Croxagore to using Bastiladon with the Arcus Sotek, or the Revivification Crystal. Arcus Sotek, just because any kind of units that jump around him are going to get poisoned by those snakes and all the poison darts we've got. I quite like that idea. We'll go with Beast Driver. And Kevin. A beautiful baby Kevin will give you Wild Heart. More magic is more better. Also Deliverance. Ultimate Deliverance. Damages the walls, buildings, and lowers the settlement level. That's bullying. We're not gonna be doing that. Y'all need to calm down. Eternal Guardians, extra leadership size, and leadership effect. Yeah, I think that we should go for It's a 2 to start making us so we can use all of the 3 different variants of It's a Boom for cheaper. And with Oxyotl here, we will grab our 2 new units of chameleons that we meant to grab before we left. Yeah, we need to grab not a Bastiladon with a solar engine, one with a Arcus Sotek, which we will get to at some point. Alright, so for the money that we have gained from all that, let's throw in a Temple Precinct here, and then we can actually afford the Holy Ziggurat here as well, and still compensate for our negative income. And let's also throw in the animal stores, why not? Get us some extra trade value. Sweet. It has an outpost available for us. We will not be doing any of that. Bordalo. Won't you all warn at war with our friends? Goofy Bretonians. Ambusher discovered. I'm not so worried about the dwarves. Safari's gone, and we have more tradable resources. Just in time. So for Oxyotl, do we blitz the Slaneshi faction with the whole army? I think not. That's a bit... Then we come over here and bully Kairos a bit, who looks like he is off on campaign, or like he's been killed. One of the two. We haven't gotten any cheeky ambushes, which makes me a bit sad. Hostile. No replenishment or recruitment. We look to be fine, though. Immortal. Yeah, we won't even worry about Dawn's Light until after. We're going to go over here and cut off their military at the knees. Or Smalter, I'm gonna get you moving. Get you scooting, because they're deteriorating quickly, and there is no doubt we will have war with them before too long. We've got an 18-person army. Your stuff's kind of fine, although throwing in another big boy I don't mind. We're gonna wait till we need to, though. Keep our income healthy. Costs 2k. Maybe. We're here at the main settlement. I'd actually throw in the lodestone first. 8% instead of 6. We'll take it. More income from industry. What counts as industry? Maybe Pleodon, Skink Barrio. Oh, okay. I see Skink Barrio says industry. That's a port. So the barrios and stuff. Good thing we have a couple of those. Check diplomacy, see if any of our lizardmen want any better deals. Luxline would like non-aggression. We'll take it. Ooh, and trade. Yeah, we'll take all these. Why not? We'll take the singular coin as well. But we take all the deals, get our relations moving on towards super improving. We're up to 86 next turn. Top knots, no thanks. Zez, Lanhuapek would like a defensive alliance. They're at war with Spittle, the Awakened, and followers of Nagash. I mean, I'm going to be at war with seemingly all of these people anyway, so let's defend our lizardmen allies. I won't take any money from them this time. But it also opens up the map for us. Oh, they want to confederate? They want to confederate? How are y'all? Are y'all getting the brakes beaten off you? Now, these settlements look fine to me. An underground lagoon for your Saurus. That's not where that goes, but it can be quickly changed. You got several barrios. You got lots of money. Arkan is scary. But you've got several friends over here. Lord Skrulk's got 2 armies coming in on Itza. Hopefully they can repel that. I don't see Gorok, but I don't think we're allies with them, so I don't have full visibility. If I take control over here, I can... Well, that ends the war, at least, with the people he was at war with, so I don't have to worry about them until they get mad at me. But I can help out Itza with Skrulk. And he looks like he's going to need it. I would replace this Saurus with our Awakened Fireboy. That's probably a good idea, although I don't have the money to do that, so let's wait a turn, and then we will see about confederating up. Which was kind of a surprise there. Are you going to offer the Confederation now? Join their war against Clan Spittle. Ooh. That's not something I want to do just yet, friends. Although that would start me off with something to do when I confederate you. I don't want you to give me any money. I'll join your war for no cash. Good guy, Oxyotl. You have no idea how much vigor Oxyotl got. Boundless. Bleakholds have been rightfully rather slaughtered. Clan Moors has a plague, gross. And they build... Dude, you shouldn't waste the money on those outposts. Plus it costs nothing for them. Mission issued. Recruit some melee infantry. And we'll get a combat focus. That's not what I care about so much. Keep scooting Tim around to investigate what Kairos has going on. There's a Loudred up here. Doesn't he know that's a Pokemon? I have Oxyotl. What is this? Raise or sack. Yeah, we can get on that in a moment. Let's go hit the Fortress of Dawn. Is there a way that I can come up and around and get on land and still kind of see what's going on over here? I'd really like to do that. Yeah, we're going to come up from this way. Like, get a good view of the land. Ooh, not Oxyotl, not like that. Immortal, who's a very weak army. He would like to die. Yeah, let's put us into March and get up on land. I guess we have to go all the way around. That works for me. We'll be able to smack the fortress next turn. Now, where else do we want to throw in a Silent Sanctum? Probably up here as Lanhua Peck, since it's going to be ours, huh? Let's get that going, then. Build us an Assassin's Bureau. We'll put in the Glyph Wall, since we have Saurus on this side, although let's not do that just yet. It costs a chunk of cash. Got 2 armies that are currently recruiting. Looks like Gorok may be dead. Skrulk may have gotten the upper hand. So if we could do some dastardly stuff to him. Alright, Lanhua Peck. I accept. Welcome to the team. And actually now this should stop. Oh no, he's fighting with Flaxland. Never mind. Looks like we can probably partner up with Bordelot now. Telekwa. Welcome, Tic-Tac-Toe. I would really like a trade agreement, but we'll get there. We'll grab these two and just propose that up.
Valiant Lord.
And Bordelot, if you weren't fighting with Flaxland, I would give you some deals, but cannot help you defeat them. Yeah, ally loses an outpost, and we are now negative in our income. Okay, so we've got Adanatal, the Saurus Old Blood. Let's get him on out of here. We don't need multiple lords like that. And then Waxti over here. I cannot use Pterodon Riders. I don't know what's wrong with me. And then we'll get rid of this Skink cohort, because they're exactly the same as the Javelins. But a lot of Normisaurus. Skrulk is recruiting up. Yeah, Itz is not doing well. Ribbon's moving on the Blood Swamps. Enemies everywhere. Let's delete this, keep the barriers in, and we'll move... Are we at war with him? Yeah, let's move Uaxti over here to defend the Blood Swamps. And then we have to... Well, after that, we'll move to help. So, conquer the Blood Swamps. Kind of want to kick out your normal Saurus Spears. We'll do that after we recruit some more. Do you have any Blessed Spawnings? Ooh, just one. Darn. Okay, well, in that case... No thanks on how to recruit. We will get rid of one of these guys, because I don't want this many Saurus Spears. Grab one Blessed Saurus, spawn him on in. It cost quite a bit. Oh, and that counts for the mission. Sold. Maybe we give you the Bastillodon. Can't this turn, it'd be too expensive. But I think they can hold with what they have for now. Saurus beat Ratman in a fight easily. Yeah, you were recruiting the wrong kind of Saurus, my friend. Saurus with clubs are where it's at. Oh, the Nazca lines. I think I already mentioned this, but that's so cool every time I see it. The little things. Alright, Barsmalter. You have war to make. But before you do, let's contemplate on it. We'll make the war next turn. Oxyotl? It's gonna be next turn as well, huh? What kind of upgrades you think I can do? You can upgrade the animal store to being a Tusk Market. As long as the income stays positive, this won't hurt us. Here in the Mosquito Swamps, we will definitely grab the alignment of... Alignment of War sounds nice. Our control is dropping. Yeah, let's do the alignment of order. Gotta beat back these Ratmen. Alberic would like a non-aggression pact. You know what? That at least we can do. And Abyssa has now declared on us. Man, I was gonna do that on you next turn. Fine by me. Bring it on. I think moving the big toe to doom over there is what triggered the war declaration. Itza has itself a new Slan Mage Priest. And Rictus has Faction of Doom. Luckily, they're nowhere near us. Nubus has been wiped out, mostly likely by Scarbrand. Oh, and we have a Sora Scarvet. Cool. Although a little bit expensive, but we'll deal with it. The Ratmen saw him and ran for their lives, which fighting this Skaven hurts my soul. Alright, we have to try to make Luther Harkin not hate us, at least for a month. No, that's never happening.
Is that not why you have come?
He's at war with a lot of people we have deals with. Alright, Lock D, you have a lot to do. Ketsa is most likely owned by Skrolk. What's the Blood Swamps looking like defense-wise? I actually think I can hold this from most armies. Let's bring Oxyotl over to Oxyotl. Put in the... Ooh, what's this? Chameleon Shrine. Gives us +2 rank for all Skink Chiefs and more recruit rank for all our Skink and Chameleon Skink units. I like that. I'll put that in a moment. Let's throw in the log building for now. It costs 500, and we'll keep our income moving up. Okay, I'm trying to figure out in my head how we're dealing with the puzzle that is Skrolk as well as Hellkeep, because these are actually going to try to fight us, but this army is not scary. Coming in, cutting Skrolk off at the knees is probably a good idea. Or at least taking Ketsa from him. So that's what we'll do. Before he goes into battle, we'll recruit up the Blessed Bastiladon and use that to smash the gates. Alright, we definitely have Oxyotl to move. Oh, it's time. Fortress of Dawn is now going to be ours. So says Oxyotl. Give that one to the auto-resolve. Siege battles against Siege hurt my soul. We shall occupy. That is ours. This beautiful elven city. We shall scrub it up. Make it look nice. Apply it on landing. The first one we can take all the way up to a temple port, which will be beautiful. Spice market. Our control is trending down, but with Oxyotl here, that'll change pretty quickly. I'd love to get some building or some walls in, but I can't just yet. So I think we'll put in the spice market. Keep our income moving ever upwards. Keep your murderous abilities also moving ever upwards. Let's make you sneaky now. Sneaky and speedy. How fast are you now? 110 speed. No one's catching Kevin. We need to sack Dawn's Light. We shall get to it. Alright, Slan. They're talking smack at you over there, so what you're going to do is jump into ambush and let them come to you. Hopefully we catch one of these two armies sleeping.
A crude attempt to subjugate.
Well, it's just a click. If I click harder, it'll probably actually work. Nothing to build over there. We look to be doing well. Yep. Let's, What do you mean, Lord not move? I switched him over into ambush. That is moving. Although maybe we move him, like what you're saying, off the road. Oh, never mind. I figured the weeds would make him have a higher chance of ambush. Oh, he's happy where he is then. Oh yes, we did gain a new Sora Scarvet. Block it cool. Well, Block. I think we'll probably put you in with our Slan Mage Priest. I bet she'll be a nice addition. Keep him safe as an honor guard. You're going to be moving for a while. Alright, well after that Confederation, everyone's going to hate us a little bit for a second. See if we can make any deals real quick while we're here. Ooh, how much money would I have to pay you? 800. I could afford that. But that would also drag us into a war with all these other factions. Let's wait. Took you forever to speak that, bud. Big mountain man. Alright, Slan Hop back. Okay, so it looks like that ambush did not succeed. And then we have all these armies moving at us at the same time. I think we can handle it, though. What's the map looking like? Yeah, we got a nice choke point. If we can move up, it's just Slanesh moves so fast and they'd send the cav around. So what we probably need to do is hold up back here in the back. But I think of the best way. Well, I guess we'll see how the terrain looks. Let's go claim some Slanesh souls. Alright, we've got 23 magic to start. We'll start the deployment. And then... yeah, no, we've got this ruined city to fall back to. I think we'll hold up over here. No matter what, they have the speed advantage on us, so we shall not even try on that one. We can't really rotate around or move. Slaneshi armies have the speed of Sonic. Okay, stop. Work with me here. Put spears off to the side. Group them up. You know what? We'll have to pull the army over. And then we'll actually we'll pull them back, because we can at least use this to keep our flank safe. So we'll have 2 layers of javelin skinks. I guess I can have some on the flanks as well. So just 1 in the back. I can't put them out front just because of how fast Slanesh moves. They close the gap before you can pull them behind your lines. Alright, then for our red crests, we will happily use their ability to deploy wherever they want. I'm going to keep them behind the army, and they can rotate around once fighting begins in earnest. Everyone in guard mode except for my chameleons, who I will keep up front to be a nuisance. And then my Slan and the Thunderous one. Alright, they come to harvest your pain. Let's harvest theirs instead. Pull them back. They attacked us, but it looks like they are still going to try to, maybe let's not move all of them forward. They're going to wait for the reinforcements to show up. Which is a sorcerer and 1 lord that has just melee capabilities, looks like. I don't know if moving these guys forward is smart. All of their cavalry is faster than us. They can fire while invisible, though, so as long as they don't do any scouting, we'll see. Honestly, slow things down a little bit. Unless they choose to move on us, they have a minute. We could move over here. Take them on in this spot over here. But can we make it in a minute? I think the answer is probably no. Could probably make it here. Just trying to figure out how we split their army up. I think the answer is we stay where we're at, we make them run around. Yeah, how do we make best use of our stalkers? I think I can get him to do a good bit of damage to these guys over here. We'll find out. At least there's not 2 of them to rush him down. Ooh, pick it off a slow-mo. Blow him up. Yeah, they shouldn't get any kind of charge bonus. If we wiggle around, we can hit them with our blow darts. Maybe not. Yeah, we really don't want to pull them out of combat, do we? Because they will immediately get run down. And weaken them a little bit. Their allies are showing up in 15, so they're going to move on us. Oh, if you run away, they're going to get to shoot you. like they get to at least expend a little bit of their ammo. They've been spotted. Let's pull them away before the cavalry close the gap. Blow up those Hellstriders. Yeah, look how fast those Demonettes are. I think... Do we outspeed you? 57, 52. The answer is no. Oh no. Better get some poison in them. They have 49 speed with the poison. That was a wee bit spooky. We got that group of cavalry completely locked down, though. Send these chameleon skinks over here. They're red crests. Bring the thunderous one out front. Keep rotating. Getting that concentrated fire in on those demonettes. Who are apparently allergic to both poison and blow darts. Go figure. You're doing a really bad job of it. They have to have line of sight, so let's get them out of the way of their brothers. Oh, pull them on back. Just bullying some demonettes with our skinks. That group of chameleon stalkers did their job. Keep pulling back. They are faster than you, so please, please, please shoot them. Fill them with poison. Just rotate them around them. Get them to where you can shoot around those shields. There you go, that's a lot of damage. Glorious pain. Glorious poison? Ooh, go between. Oh, these got caught by the demonette. Or the, whatever she's called. The Herald. They're having a really bad day. Get out of there, please. I guess she's on a Hellstrider. Oh, y'all got caught by some weak normies. That makes me sad. We're gonna lose one group. They got caught by this murderous lady here, Abyssa. Abyssa the Wizard. That's why you can't trust wizards. Fight well, chameleon skinks. Unless you can pull away, that'd be great. Here comes Kygast, sorcerer. If you about stalkers, let me know. They're routing off, but they shall replenish. Yep, let's fall back, let those javelins go in. The whip did almost nothing. Pull back through. We're going to take a little bit of friendly fire, unfortunately. Tell her back. Ooh, run. Here comes some Hellstriders. Yeah, they seem to have no choice but to walk directly into my Saurus, which they are going to enjoy. Gross. Charge them in. Keep getting those javelins into Chaos Sorcerer. Stopping any kind of nonsense he's going to be bringing to the fight. They're going to chase these guys. They're going to pay for it. Well, they don't appear to want to be. No reason to waste that, then. Wow, they rotated quickly. Bring these Saurus over. That terrain is funky, okay. Bring the javelins forward. Slant of Life. We'll rotate him over so we can get some healing in. Since these units are a forever summon, try to figure out the best place to place them. Because we could weaken those demonettes before they engage. Break down those Hellstriders. Get you behind the lines, or at least stopping anyone from doing anything goofy once they get there. Some healing to be had over on this side. Get our Saurus looking a little better. Demonettes are no joke. especially the Zoltan variety. Good news for us, though. They have like 0 armor, so awaken the wood. That's right. And we'll Shield of Thorns on this group. They've got a lot of guys fighting them. Get some damage reflection going. Ooh, turn around, guys. Any group that's standing still. This doesn't do a ton of damage, but we'll drop it in there. I'd love to be able to awaken some more wood. Oh, hang on now. That was absolutely not what I wanted to do. Well, they are fighting. Chase them off. Instead of firing, how about you just charge on in to the middle of this group? Get your lightning bolts striking on down. Here comes some more demonettes. It's a bad time for everyone. Get another overcast heal on those Saurus. We're definitely needing some help. Rotate the chameleon skanks through. Chameleon skinks through. Poor lads. I mean nothing by it. Awaken some wood in the middle of this big old group. Surely the Slaneshi soldiers will love it. Oh yeah, they're crushed over there. Let's bring the Thunderous one over to slap Wulfric. He may be a man-bane, but no one is the bane of Stegosaurus. Or I guess, Stegodon. A combo. One of the new hybrid dinosaurs that science made. Well done, lads. Soldiers of Slanesh crushed. I'm gonna chase him down and I'll catch y'all back in the campaign map. Bar Smelter once again proves worthy to our cause and deals the Rapturic success a crippling blow. They have 1 Lord left. We'll hunt him down quickly and put them down. Let's grab the replenishment. Keep our momentum. His ambush foiled, but he beat the brakes off of him anyway, so no problems. And it looks like Kairos has been getting clapped by Tic-Tac-Toe. Caverns of Sotek have been burned. But that looks to be in on purpose. I'm not sure who went about that, but Oxyotl claims the Fortress of Dawn. Let's move on over and do the same thing to Dawn's Light. However, we can make use of some of Oxyotl's masterful ambush stance, which only takes 10% of his movement to engage. See if Ludred falls for that. He's got quite the army. Spears of Sinch with no armor are going to be in cushions. Is another name for them. So Smush Gulgast. You had your chance to beat us. Defeated. I'm going to continue to eat them up. Keep that momentum. With the death of Gulgast, we should have a couple more points. 3 total. That sounds good to me. You are pretty good on your magic now. Obviously, we're going to keep moving, so we'll give him evasion, and then he's a greater arcane conduit. I'd love to get him some more damage spells. 4% damage per second, 100% armor piercing. Keep an eye on that one. Let's grab 2 into Skirmisher. He says, and then backs it off. The army for now has skinks in it. I think we'll keep it a mostly skinky army. Swing back in here and give him the points he had. So evasion, and then 2 into Skirmisher. And then we'll move him on Volutrax. Decisive victory. Yeah, that's not an army. Get it out of my way. We shall occupy that. No reason to loot. Gain my man a Rod of the Storm. Is that better than the Scroll of Blast? Maybe. We get 3 bombardment spells. This is instead of just the 1 magic missile. I kind of just want to combine these together. Maybe get something different. Cloak of Feathers. Gross, but why not? Give him some armor as well. Do you have any ancillaries? We haven't really picked up many ancillaries besides Hibernation Attendants. We'll get rid of a couple of those. They only go on Lords. Which we do have one up in the north in Lustria to help out. Conquering of that town, you get 1 more. Let's max out Skirmisher, and then we'll leave that be for a little bit. We're going to do Skirmisher and then the Saurus one. Lizardman Plaza here at Volatrax. Let's wait on that for now. See what else I can spend my cash on. We could kick in the Rite of Sotek again, which would be pretty good. Let our skinks actually do some damage again. That almost feels like a required right to have access or have active. Box D. 500 positive now. We have enough to grab this and throw it on in. Give him some cavalry too. Some Blessed Spear Riders. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of necessary for the rats. Move him on in. Clan Pestilence discovered. Before we declare war. Oh, that's a massive army. Ah, Skroak turned around and ran. He knew what our intentions were. Okay, well, I've overextended this man. Pull him back into friendly territory. Luckily, we're at 7k positive, but that was a bit of a waste. I'm willing to waste a little bit more money. Let's replace the Lord with Immolitic, the 2nd generation Pluriste of Fire. Welcome, sir. Sitting here now, I'm like, Skroak's gonna use this opportunity to eliminate one of my armies, isn't he? Eh, he can try. He can try. Swing back down to the south. There's a little bit of lag going on, but I think we can handle it. Let's upgrade the Glare Lighthouse so we can get the Tier 3 harbor. And yeah, might as well. With our 25 positive income. We did manage to ambush Ludred, who shall now swiftly fall to blow darts. Beautiful. I'm so happy Kairos decided to recruit he's a sorcerer. I was about to say just a normal Chaos Lord, because it makes things really easy for me. Okay, they're trying to escape over here. Well, can't have that. Have the javelins putting a stop to any runaway shenanigans. Spread them out fully, and then kind of, instead of have how they want them, let's put them like this. Can't have them obstructed though. We have you guys throwing from out of the woods. And then, because I mean they are going to try to run, so let's make sure we are ready for them. Red Saurian, Roxagor, put our cavalry in the back to ride down those pink horrors. Tzeentch is the one faction I meant to change the ammo over. We'll remember to do that next turn. That actually can out-skirmish us. Although none of their pink horrors should be able to see my sneaky boys. Grab the stalkers. Their job will definitely be to take down the pink horrors. I guess my horned ones can't hide. Fair enough. These guys can in the forest, though. Keep all of my big boys together. Including Croak. He can get shot down pretty quickly here. Oxyotl is basically invisible. We will make definite use of that. And that'll begin. Let's do it. Get Oxyotl in sneaky mode. Okay, saw him for a moment. Move out of that, please. Shouldn't do much damage. Pull them back. These guys forward just a little bit. Oxyotl can shoot down their lord before he can get a little bit closer. That'd be great. Hit him with the golden blowpipe. Move all the big boys over. And honestly, we can move our javelin core up as well. Stop them from escaping. Or Croak with the deliverance of it's a 2. Can we do a 3? Sad face. Well, once they get a little closer. Pull on back. Send the Shredder in. Cavalry to crush. Move you all up. Oxyotl assassinated their lord nicely. Let's take him out of Master Predator mode. He can just fire on whatever he wants. Dropping overcast crows there. Might as well throw you into melee. Croxagore, you two. Go find some pink horrors to kill. My cavalry took a bit of damage on the way in, looks like. But now that they're in combat, everything dies. Right, they're a little bit too close to those pink horrors. Move the poison ones over here. And the heat-seeking ones as well. It appears as though this army of Tzeentch was crushed fully. Blessed Horde ones, we need to give them some reinforcements. Scoot you over, and we'll drop one of these in the middle of there. Kevin, are you closer? Can you help out? Start ripping some of their shields off, get some extra damage. Maybe some heals. Here comes the Shredder, though. Never been a worse day to be a horror. Shredder's on his way in, the Croxagore, all the cavalry. They're basically just exploding. Yeah. That's what we call a massacre. $64 loss. We gained 3,100. Very nice. I don't know. Do we need the replenishment? But you know what? Nah, we don't need it. Oh, one of our random ambush armies caught Wulfric running away. That's awesome. Get assassinated. We gained a Talisman of Endurance in the process. Beautiful. Industry's looking a little better. And some new visions have popped up just in time. Let's take a look at those before we end the episode there. We've got several in areas we've already been to. Destroy this Norscan settlement, the Brass Keep. That sounds like it's going to be Festus. Yep. How was Festus doing? He's claimed Crudenwald. But from there, that's all we can see. And we have to defeat this random... It's like a random rebellion army, and then ambush this army before they ransack our sanctum. There's going to be a random mission battle, huh? Well, maybe not a random one, but a mission battle. Alright. And now that we own Zlanwapek, they are our priority. We'll put you here. And in... I guess we can't do an Astromancy stance, huh? I'd love to get some normal clubs. They cost about 100 a turn. Let's kick out another group of spears, question mark, and put in the Legion of Chakwa. They're a little expensive. I think an Unbreakable Legion will be nice, though. The last thing I wanted to do before we ended the episode, though, was to finish off Kairos. Let's give Oxyotl his points. Into Beast Driver. And Crow got some, too. It's a 3, sounds good to me. Oh, Kairos is back. He was on a voyage. Well, let's claim Dawn's Light, and then we will have to defend Fortress of Dawn. I don't think he has any way of making it and actually attacking this turn, so get him some attrition before we finish him off. Murder the settlement, we'll claim it. Campaign line of sight plus 15%, I'll take it. And aborted mission, because we did sack the settlement. And we could have done, but I'd rather just have it. Get Kairos attritioning since he has no home region. He's only got 12 units there. Lets the Fortress of Dawn replenish up a little bit. Sweet. Let's pass out. Skill points. I see none in his yellow bar that I really want. He has so little health that giving him more doesn't really do much. So rally it is, then we'll grab Spawnkin. Probably Epicentrist. Life Bloom for you, my friend. And then we'll have Croak. Ruin the enemy's magic would be nice. I think so. Alright. Well, that's all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wolves in Total War. Leave a like and subscribe if you had a good today, and I'll see you on the next one.